Hello friends, namaste and welcome to Genius Education. Today the topic is general characteristics of arthropods. Let's know the different fact and different, the characters of arthropods. I'm sorry guys, my voice is just different from the other days because of I'm just suffering with this cold fever. It's alright. So let's talk about the thing that is general character of arthropods. Guys, arthropods is a combination of two words, right? The arthros yani jointed and pods yani appendages, appendages, right? यानी jointed food जितने सारे organism में पाई जाती है इसको कहते हैं हम arthropods, alright? So we can see here that different images. You will see there the different appendages are joined by one and another points right now, so we call these are the arthropods. It's a very simple to understand, there is no any difficulties. There are the different example, lobster, gas, I think this is grassophores, this is scorpions, bees and drosophile, and this is mosquito. These all are comes under arthropods. In the first point, let me talk about it. These are bilateral symmetrical. Guys, what is the meaning of bilateral? If I cut this pieces into the midpoint, then it will divide it into two equal halves. Alright? So we call it as a bilateral. Bi and two, lateral and side, symmetrical half. So if the body is cut it down into the two parts, then it definitely two equal halves. That way I call it as a bilateral symmetrical. Next one, these animals are triploplastic. Guys, what is the meaning of triploplastic? Tri yani three, plastic yani that is layer. Okay, during the time of embryogenesis, they followed three different layers called as ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. That's why we call these are triploplastic. Ectoderm yani outermost layer, endoderm yani innermost layer, mesoderm yani middle layers. All right, and we have another point. The body is segmented into head, thorax, and abdomen. The arthropods are metamerically segmented, so we can call these segmented. Even the body is divided into three different parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. I have already spoke about it. They have jointed appendages that helps in movement. They move like you. Okay, they move from one place to another for the searching of any food and to go anywhere for the different activities like to breeding and to feeding and all this. The body cavity is filled with a white color blood that is known as hemocoel. We have another one, the point that is hemocoel. The body and they have the colorless fluid that is called as white colored blood, and because of the presence of hemocoel, that's why the exoskeleton structure is hard and made of complex sugar, namely chitin. The exoskeleton, the cover of the body, yani the outer cover which is made by the hard calcareous cell. So we call this is made by complex sugar that is namely chitin. So namely that is chitin is important. Arthropod species can be both terrestrial and aquatic. You knew that कि terrestrial यानी लैंड में रहने वाले एनिमल्स को कहते हैं, aquatic यानी वाटर में रहने वाले एनिमल्स को कहते हैं. These animals have compound eyes. We have the simple eye, but the dog possesses compound eyes on the edge, capable for mosaic vision. Because of this type of vision is called as mosaic vision. They have the head weighs the brain and all the sensory organs such as antenna, hair, stetocyst, and auditory organs. They have different organs. I told you antenna, hairs, stetocyst, auditory organs. These all are present. All right. Another one of the most important features of arthropods is their open circulatory system with arteries and dorsal heart. All right. So the heart is just different from the mammals. So which is the open circulatory system of heart is present there. The blood is flow through the arteries and the dorsal heart. All right. In the arthropods diagram, the digestive tract is found with the mouth and end with the anus at the opposite part of the body. Definitely it is the right term कि हाँ we can say mouth यानी the opening part, anus is the Last part that is called as here is called as alimentary canal, anus which is help to excrete out the waste from the body. All right, and there is aquatic arthropods excretes waste through the coxal gland, and the terrestrial use malphizian tubules in the excrete. We have everybody have the excrete organ or excretory organ, exactly the same thing. In arthropoda also, the aquatic arthropoda excretes waste through coxal gland. They have the gland, that is coxal gland, in the aquatic animals, and those are the terrestrial. They use Malpighian tubules for their excretion. And another term there is the phylum arthropods shows sexual dimorphism. All right, is an either internal or external. So that is sexual dimorphism. We can say both type of sex that's found in the single individual the dimorphism. These animals are unisexual. We can call unisexual. Yani they have the single kind of sex is present. All right. If I talk about bisexual, they have both type of sex are present. Sexual dimorphism is that means sexual. Yani the gender dimorphism and differentiation. Yani both type of sex are found male and female. With the help of trachea or book lungs, the terrestrial form of forms perform respiration. They have also a respiratory system. The respiration by their they respire by their book lungs, trachea. All right. The aquatic type of they have present gills, the body surface for their respiration. This much, guys, for this season. Thank you very much for joining me in the juniors education, and I hope you guys you got that point that I have explained here. And thanks for joining me again, and subscribe the channel Genius Education to get latest up to date. Join.